So, my name is Angel Ashley, and here we go. We're at chapter 41, and just a lot of things have happened. We're gonna find out about Kate, who's the last sibling to be found, and apparently she's in a coma. Billy's due in 3 days. Dan left to go, find the sister, so that's dramatic. And Eric, Billy's ex, gave them a house, and Dan got a new job, so a lot of things have happened. So here we go, chapter 41, Liz, Kate's POV. I've been dreaming, stuck in a dream, can't leave. I feel alone, but I know I'm not. I hear voices, the nurse, doctors, my mom. But today there was a new voice. It's familiar, but not one I usually hear. Kate, Liz, I don't know if you can hear this, but I hope you do because it's important. We are all waiting for you. The 4 of us are almost complete. We just need you. The voice is male and sounds young, around my age. The 4 of us. The 4 of us. Oh my, is it? Can it? Katie, please listen to me. It's Davy. Remember, you're twin. I'm older than you by 1 minute. Come on, please. I'm here. I came all the way from Brighton. My wife is going to kill me because I left right before our baby's going to be born. Wife? How long have I been in this coma? He's married and having a kid? I wonder if she's nice. Her name's Billy. You would like her. She's beautiful. And I'm so surprised that she even let me date her. I thought I would be in the friend zone forever. I mean, I'm just a dorky nerd who's a loser, but somehow she fell for me like I fell for her. I love what he's sharing with her. She's like in a coma. He's like, oh, my girlfriend's super hot. He's so in love. Now I need to wake up. I want to meet her. I want to see Davy. I want to see my nibbling. And then I put in parentheses gender neutral of niece or nephew. I want to see the 4 of us together, like we promised. I tried my best to smile, move my hand, or blink anything to show I'm okay. Are you okay? You're in a coma. To yell, Davy, I'm here. I hear you. Jess and Allie grew up so beautifully. They're so strong and smart, like you. Jess's name is Kat because she grew up with the name Catherine Ella Brooks. She's so artistic and tough. She does karate and goes to the gun shooting gallery every week. Is she allowed? She's 12. Is she even allowed to do that? I don't think so. Anyways, Allie's name is Kai because she was named Kylie Isabel Preston. She's in all of the sports and is on the honor roll. She does have some issues because she had an accident when she was younger and had forgotten us and everything before the accident. But now she remembers everything. She still sometimes has panic attacks, but it has gotten better and lessened. She knows how to take care of herself and has medicines for it if it gets too much for her. We all live together since they're both runaways, and Billy and I are 18, so we are their legal guardians. How did that happen? They went to court and was like, hey, we want to be the legal guardians of these children. That's as 18-year-olds. And they've, known them for, less than a year. Anyways, it's been a nice life for the past months. Billy is a great mother figure to them. She's going to be a great mom. He grabbed my hand and a shock went through my body. That's why we need you. You're the only one missing. Then we are complete. The 4 of us, together like we said, even if we are named differently. Either Dan, Liz, Kai, and Kat, or David, Kate, Allison, and Jess. It will still be the 4 of us. How many times am I going to say the title? 4 of us. The 4 of us. The 4 of us. Did you know that the thing's called the 4 of us? There's 4 of them. There's 4 siblings. There's 4 of them. I focused really hard, and I want to meet Dan. Katie, oh my goodness, you squeezed my hand. Katie, nurse, Linda, she squeezed my hand. Who's Linda? Is that the mom? We didn't say her name earlier. I kept my focus and tried to open my eyes. I see a little light, a little more. Come on, Liz, you can do this. Do it for Davy. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I can't remember how I wanted to say it. Come on, wake up, wake up. Finally, I saw a ceiling light. I saw a brown-haired boy. He smiled so brightly and hugged me. Welcome back, princess. Then he was pulled out of the room so the doctors could do their work. I gave him a smile. Davy, I'm here. Wow, miracle. 41, bear. Wait, what? This is chapter 40? Oh yeah, okay. Chapter 41, bear. Billy's POV. I wake up in my bed and turn to snuggle Dan, and he isn't there. I guess he went downstairs. He doesn't work today. So I yell, Danny Bear! There's no response. I get out of bed and called for him on the way downstairs. Kai and Kat were at school. I am alone, but where is Dan? Where could your daddy be? I ask my belly. I look down. I can't even see my feet. I start to think. Maybe he went for groceries, or surprise at work, or he went to find Katie. Oh, Danny Bear, why must you be so determined to find your family, the truth, and have you dreams come true? I love that about you, but still, I'm due for tomorrow. I guess it kinda my fault. I'm the one who showed you the Facebook page and gave you hope and filled your mind with complicated dreams. For example, me. I was one of your complicated dreams, and it came true. I really hope you find her and come back in time for Send. Did I ever tell you the story of a brown-haired boy who changed my life? I asked Send. In response, a kick. I'll take that as a no. Later that day, I woke up on the couch to the sound of the phone. Hello? Billy, I found her. It's her. Danny Bear? Did you go to see Kate? Yeah, sorry that I left without telling you. How are you? Are you guys okay? We're fine. Just missing you, I guess. Okay, well, just remember to take the vitamins and relax. I love you. I love you too. Anyways, what happened with Kate? She woke up. I stopped, shocked. She woke up? Just like that? Really? Really. The doctors just told us to leave so they can do their work, but I know she woke up, and she knew I was there. She grabbed my hand. He was cut off by a female, I'm guessing was a nurse. I couldn't hear what was being said. No, this is not real. She is... No. It was Dan. He was screaming and yelling. It was a mixture of sad and angry. Something bad had happened. He does not react like this. He is in so much pain. All I can hear is the sound of sniffles and mutters of the word no. Danny Bear, Bear, answer me. What is happening? He didn't notice. I ended the call and texted instead. To Bear, what happened? No response. Danny Bear. No answer again. Dan? Silence. Uh-oh. Chapter 42, Nana. Liz's POV. The lights are so bright, everything in my face, all these nurses and doctors surrounding me, all speaking so loud, lights so bright, head hurt, heartbeat changing, slowing, slowly fading away. No, I'm not going anywhere. The light's back. I can't leave. Davy. We're going with Davy. I'm committing to Davy. No. The sound of my heart monitor gets faster and louder, too fast. The beats sting my ear. The beeps sting my ears, and it stops. No, this can't be. I was going to meet Davy's baby. I was going to meet Kai and Kat. Davy was so happy to see me. I was going to meet his wife. No, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to lose my family again. Please, no. Kate, please, just come with me. I promise that your family will not lose you. You will meet the people you want. I just need I just need to come with me right now. I forgot a you in that sentence. Excuse me. You will be returned to your family, I promise. Just trust me. Someone wants to talk to you. Who? Your nanny. Nana? Yes, dear. A sweet, familiar voice said from behind the man. Oh my goodness, it's you. Why are you here? When did you... The night you were all taken. I'm so sorry, dear. I couldn't save you, but I prayed that you would all be safe, happy, and one day find each other. And when I heard you were coming here, I begged to save you, but before to talk to you. I need to tell you something important. What is it? I know everything about the night. That is why I was killed. Okay, I knew too much. They needed me dead, and your parents knew too. I'm so sorry. I'm fine now. Don't worry. Okay, let's start. And don't you worry if it takes a while, because when we send you back, you will have been gone for only a moment, or a minute, or a few. Don't worry though, you will be brought back. Okay, let's hear it. 43, thanks. Wow, I can't believe it. He's responsible for this? Frederick Hans Fredericton, the president of the poppy cola industry? Just because Dad stole Mum from him when they were young? That man is insane. So he kidnapped all of us during Mum and Dad's second honeymoon? Literally a petty move. I mean, what is his problem? Gosh, why couldn't he just move on? Thank you so much for telling me the truth, Nana. This will really help in the future. Thank you so much. I really miss you, and I wish I really just skipped over this entire conversation. I didn't let Nana tell it. I'm just recapping what the information I got was. Oh my god. Wow, really nice. This feels like it should have been a bigger deal, but I just wow, here's a chunk of explanation of what this is. Here you go. Why am I an idiot? Kate, don't leave me, please, no. A voice cut me off. Dan's voice. He was crying. What is happening, Nana? I love you, dear, but you have to go back. Oh, Nana, I'll miss you so much. Thank you for taking care of us. I love you, and please don't leave me, Dan sobs again. And better get going. Davy needs me. My family needs me. Goodbye, dear. Send my love to them all. I will. Bye-bye, Nana. And eyes slowly open, the hospital room again, and Dan sobbing on my tummy. Stop crying, Davy. I'm here, I say softly as I'm still very weak. I'm not going to leave you again. He looks up slowly, his brown eyes watery and sore from tears. I thought I lost you again. They said you flatlined and you had no pulse. I'm in here saying goodbye. They're taking you to the morgue right now and you're awake. He looked so happy and confused, wiping tears using his sleeves. Aren't you the impossible little princess? Yes, I am. He stands up and kisses my forehead. He whispers, missed you, little princess. In a minute, I'm a minute younger than you. Still little. A doctor walks in. Shocked, drops his booklet and says, well, I guess miracles do happen, then walks out. Thanks, Nana, I whisper to myself. Damn. She died, she came back, and the doctors didn't even realize. Wow. Chapter 44. Happy. Billy's POV. Are you guys excited for Dan to come back? Yeah, of course, Kai says. It has been 3 days. He can never leave for that long anymore, Kat adds. Well, that might be a possibility. Why? They both ask. Well, Liz is still recovering, and Dan is really determined to be there for her. But he has to come back and stay here now because you're late with Send. Send will probably come out any time now. Let's hope. I mean, in all seriousness, we are so ready. All we need is Dan. And Send. A few hours later, guys, I'm back, Dan says as walks into the front door. Bear, hey, I missed you. How was the drive? Oh no, cramp. Okay, I guess it could have been worse, but he kept talking as he continued to walk and drop his stuff onto the couch. Ow. B, you okay? He asked, not turning away from his bags. No, contraction. Yep, that's a contraction. I know it's one, because it's been happening all this last month. They still hurt, but this was different. Water. Danny Bear? Water. He ran towards me. Water? He asked, holding my shoulders and looking in my eyes. Water. We looked at each other with such excitement. Sen's coming. Kai, Cat, come on. Water. They come down carrying all the stuff we prepared for this. 2 bags, one for me and one for Sen. A carrier and a book bag. Everything I need for this. We knew it going to be crazy. And that is why we planned this months ago. Every detail down. Careful, watch your step, Dan says as we walk down the pavement of our front yard. Keep breathing. He opens the car door for me. Kai and Kat put everything in the trunk and sit in the back on each side of the car carrier. TARDIS blue, Dan's choice, and everything was his choice mostly. Of course, he always asked me first, but I let him go with it. He took such good care of me. And all I can say is, how did I get someone like you? I ask the same question. He responds. A few minutes later, we make it to the hospital. I get sent straight to labor. Send is ready to come out, and we are all ready to meet Send. Later that day, the pain is so much. It will be worth it, though. When I see Send's face, the pain will be gone. I know it. Danny Bear! I squeeze his hand. I squeeze his hand so he yells a bit too. I'm so sorry. I love you. Okay, last push, the doctor says. And it's over. I look up at Dan. It's female. He smiles and says, she's so small and beautiful. She. Soon she is put in my arms. I just stare at her. She's so small and pink. Her hair is thin and brown. Her eyelashes are so long. It's too early to know who she looks like. All I know is that she's beautiful. She was so worth the pain. The doctors take her to get cleaned up and measured, and then is given back. Back to me. After a few minutes, I give her to Dan to hold. He holds her so delicately. His face lights up with a smile looking at her. She smiles. My baby love, he says as he kisses her forehead and gives her back to me, and then kisses me on the forehead. The 2 loves of my life. I love you both so much. This is my happiest moment. A few minutes later, Kat and Kai enter the room carrying food and talking to Kai's phone. Here she is. Look at the beautiful Billy with husband Dan and their child. The nurse comes over at this moment and says, sorry for interrupting. Miss Amelia, we need to borrow baby for a second. Don't worry. We're just going to give her a proper checkup and she will be right back. Okay, but be careful with her. She's very tiny, I tell the nurse as I hand her over. I promise. I watch as she takes her across the room, and I look over to Kat, Kai, and Dan. Kai and Kat look very confused and shocked. What? I ask. Your name is Amelia? Kai asks with such amazement. Did I not tell you that? And who is on the phone? No, and it's Liz. Kat says, turning the phone to face me. Hey, Liz. Hey, Amelia. Nice name. Thanks. Kai and Kat continue to look amazed. So, what is your... Kai was cut off by the nurse. Here is your baby back. Now I just need to ask, what is the name you've chosen for her? She asked as she handed Sen to me, and all I could do was stare at my beautiful baby girl. And I remembered the thing Dan had said earlier. She. And she does smell like lemongrass and sleep. I love that song, and I know it's about falling in love with a girl, but it still fits in some way. She is the first girl I have fallen in love with, and she is so beautiful. Evangeline Snow. Dan smiled so big when I said the name. All right, welcome to the world, Evangeline Snow Fredericton. I'll just write down, no, Evangeline Snow Evan. Okay, we just need to finish the paperwork, then she'll be set for life, and I'll let you rest, and tomorrow we can finish all of the paperwork, okay? Okay, good night. Then she left the room along with all the other nurses. Wait, Billy, what was your last name? Liz asked through the phone. Fredericton. Why? I said, not looking up from my daughter. Kat, give the phone to Dan. I need to talk to him. Only him. Why? Just do it. Dan grabbed the phone and kissed me on the cheek and said, don't worry, I'll be right outside. Then he kissed Sen's forehead, then left. Hey, Liz, what is it? He asked as he walked out. I wonder what was so urgent. She seemed really troubled. What was it about my last name that was so special? Why did it affect Liz so much? What did my last name have to do with Liz? I wonder. No, we know. We know what the relevance is. Chapter 45, Serious. Dan's POV. Liz, what is it? I asked quickly. Okay, Davy, I didn't get to tell you this earlier, but I know. Know what? I said, leaning against the hospital wall. What do you know? When my heart stopped, I don't know what happened, but I remember her voice was so shaky and fast. I talked to Nana. Nana Snow? Yes. I know it's crazy, but I talked to her. I knew I had to believe her, but somehow had trouble. Just say it. Okay, I know who kidnapped us and is responsible for the separation of our family. But why did you bring it up now? What does Billy have to do with this? What is her full name? Amelia Rose Fredericton? Why? The person responsible for all of what happened to our family is the man Frederick Hans Fredericton. That's her dad. Oh my god, I've met him. He hates me. He always has a grumpy face when I was around. Do you think he remembers me? I mean, I do look exactly like Dad. Yeah, I still can't believe you're partners with his daughter. How did he let that happen? Unless... Liz, no, Billy has nothing to do with him. She literally ran away with me when we were in the 10th grade. I don't think she's part of the plan. 10th grade? Well, she mostly lived at the apartment with me, so simply put, she ran away from that family. That's why her name's Billy, not Amelia anymore. She has completely left the Fredericton part of her in the past. Okay, so she's trustable. Yeah, well, duh. Don't sass me, Davy. This is a serious conversation. Okay, so do you think we should ask her if she knows anything? I mean, she did live with him, so she might know something. Yeah, that makes sense. I won't ask her right away because I want to focus on Sand. I understand, but don't forget, because she could help find justice in our case. I promise, I won't forget. This is important, I know. Okay, we are done with our serious conversation. Let's go back and see the cutie pie that is my niece, shall we? We shall. Damn. Plot twist. Chapter 46, Rose Gold. As I walk into the room, I look around, and it is all blurry except for the beautiful blonde girl sitting in the bed, hair tied up in a messy bun. She was so in love with the lovely little being in her arms, and all I could think was, how am I so lucky? What happened? Billy asked. Nothing. Don't worry about it, I said, kissing on her forehead. Dan, why do you say that? She asked me again. This time, her eyes looked at mine in a worried gaze. Today, they happened to be mainly green, like emeralds. She was so beautiful, even without her usual makeup. She looked just simply beautiful. Dan, come on, please answer the question. Please? Her voice so soft. What was the question? I asked. Why do you always say there's nothing when there clearly is? I mean, Liz wouldn't have reacted like that if it was nothing. What is it about me? Please tell me. I want to know. What? Her voice remained soft and sweet while saying all of this. I'll tell you soon enough, but not right now. Okay? You need your rest, moving the hair that fell onto her face. You get strong and healthy so we can go home and start our exciting new life as parents. Right? You're probably right. I mean, we won't be able to sleep for a long time once we get out of this hospital. Sand will keep us awake. We have to take care of her and raise her without any help. Billy gained very nervous expression, but what if we don't do a good job? What if we fail her? What if... Sounds of laughter and frustration interrupted her. Just hold that thought. She became quiet. I turned to the two girls laying in the couch. In the couch? On the couch. One on her phone and one playing on my old Game Boy. You two need to go home now. Why? Why? Kat asked with a whiny tone. Visiting hours are almost over, and you guys are just going to bother Billy when she needs rest. And you also have school tomorrow. Okay, fine, we'll go. Kai stands up and gives me a hug. Take care. Then she walks over to Billy, gives her a hug too, and whispers something to Billy. They both giggle. Kat finally got up from the couch, hugs me, and says, if anything cute happens and you don't have it on film, I will kick you. I'll try, I smile. Then she lightly kicked me in the shin. Ow, wuss, she said playfully. Go home. She just giggles and goes to Billy to say bye. As they leave, I finally get back to Billy. Okay, so what were you saying? Her worried face came back. What if... She seemed unsure if she wanted to finish her sentence. What if she ends up being like me? Then she'll be an amazing human being, and I will be the happiest man alive. No, what if she makes the same mistakes I do? What if she becomes a mom at 18? What if she doesn't end up with the right guy? What if she doesn't end up with a guy like you? At this moment, Sen starts to cry. I walk over and pick her up, and soon she calms down in my arms. I carry her to Billy and tell Billy, B, I'm sure we'll do fine with her. Don't think about all the things you just said. She won't end up making those mistakes because you're going to help her, and I will too. We aren't going to make the same mistakes as your dad. You've told me the reasons you rebelled, and I promise you, none of those things will happen to Send. She will grow up to be the coolest, while I soothe the baby in my arms by dancing slowly. Nerdiest, Billy added, smartest, kindest, and tough if she's like her mom, and good-looking like her mom. We'll raise the best human ever. I lift Send above my head and then continued dancing with her. You promise? We'll do it together. I promise I will never give up on her and us. We'll be the best parents that ever existed. I promise that I'll do everything to give her everything I didn't have. I promise to protect from all the monsters. I promise she'll have parents that are married. And then I put Send into her mother's arms. What? She doesn't look away from the baby. What did you just say? I promise that Send will have parents that are married. That's right. I pull out a white ring box out of my jacket pocket. Billy, will you take this ring as a promise that one day we will get married and add another ring to that ring finger? Her eyes finally looking up into mine, water filling them. It was difficult to figure out if it was sad or happy, but then she finally said, Danny Bear. Kat walks in yelling, Forgot something, sorry, then leaves for the second time, paying no attention to what was happening, somehow not waking Send, even with the volume she had made. All I could think was, Kat, really? You just had to interrupt my big moment, really? Billy. Oh, yes. Billy's soft, sweet voice said, calming me down. Really? Yes, you idiot. Of course, yes. But I'm kind of disappointed. She looks at the ring as I put it on. What? Did I do something wrong? What is it? It would have been better if it was a ring pop. Well, I grabbed a ring pop out of the other pocket. Here you go, B. Of course I had that. Do you know who you're talking to? You remembered. She grabbed it and kissed me on the cheek. How did I ever doubt you, you dork? I love you so much. I love you too. I smiled and kissed her. She was so happy, and it just added to her beauty even more. The night was perfect, and we ended with a horrible dinner provided from the hospital cafeteria and cuddling until we all fell asleep. Oh, I think this might be the last. Yep, the final chapter. Here we go, guys. Final chapter, 3 years later. Quite a jump, let me just say. Okay, Dan's POV. It has been 4 years since Billy showed me that newspaper headline, and I can say with true honesty, it has completely changed my life. Billy is my angel sent from the heavens to make my life better. She's the reason I am happy right now. She is the reason my family is whole again. She is the reason that my 3 sisters are here with me right now. She is my inspiration. She is the one who helped me achieve my goals. She made my dreams come true. She is the mother of my lovely daughter Send, and now she is my wife. and I couldn't be more thankful. She's the best thing that happened in my life. I love you, B. Thank you for everything. And thank you, everyone, for joining me in this great day. I sat back down and looked all around me. I am at the reception of Billy and I's wedding. I'm married to her now. She's my wife. Dada, said, interrupting my staring session. Hello, sweetie. Do you want to sit up here with Mama and Dada? Up, she said as I lift her up. I look at Billy. She was smiling, and I smiled too. I think this is the happiest I've ever been. Billy's POV. 4 years ago, I found that newspaper. I knew that it was going to help Dan, but I didn't expect his and my life to change the way it did. But I'm so happy and proud that I showed that headline to him. We are truly so happy, and I hope that all of the bad secrets will stay secrets, especially to Send. I don't want her to know about this horrible past that we just fixed. I will do everything I can to stay this happy, to keep my family together, to keep Send and Dan, and that is my dream and my #1 goal in life. Now that I'm married, there's nothing in my way. Kat's POV. There I am, sitting next to my 2 sisters at my brother's wedding with glasses on. In the past 3 years, I've gone to the doctors and eye doctors, and they said the same thing. The damage from the fall did do some damage, but it was caught and treated quickly, so it did not get worse. I didn't end up blind or dead, so I'm very happy. And I got some very snazzy glasses, so I have nothing to complain, except maybe school. But everything else is going great. Wow. Way to wrap up that big dramatic storyline. Kai's POV. Who would have thought I'd be at my brother's wedding with my sisters? I'm wearing heels for the first time tonight. I've never worn them before because I had no one to teach me how to walk in them. But since I found my family, my new sister-in-law taught me how. I still wonder what my other family's doing, but I guess they don't care anymore. They haven't tried to contact me at all, but it's okay because I have a new family, and this one actually cares about me. I haven't been this happy in a long time. I'm finally not lonely. Aw. And then Liz's POV. Our family can finally live in peace, and that's all I could have wished for. The 4 of us together again. And to think, a long time ago, I thought it was going to be impossible. But as I sit here and look around and see all the smiles on my siblings' faces, I realize that no matter what, we will always find each other. And that is all I need to know in order to live in peace. Oh, epilogue, the end. In the 2 years between... Wait. In the 2 years? This is 3 years later. Oh my god. Why don't I know how to count? In the 2 years between the engagement and the wedding, the drama finally ended. Dan and Liz worked together and found enough evidence to bring justice to their family. This battle in court lasted a month before finally Fredericton was given a life sentence for murder, fraud, kidnapping, trespassing, and many other crimes. Billy started university and is working to get a law degree. Liz is still recovering from her coma and stays at home taking care of Send. She is working to get a teaching degree from an online school. Kai and Kat are still in high school. Kai is still on the honor roll in school. Kat is a black belt in karate, and Dan's restaurant is one of the most famous in the whole city. Send is starting school at only 3 years old. She's advanced for her age, also very brave, not afraid of anything, probably because of her awesome family that taught her well. As she grew up, she gained many traits of her family. The love of fun facts and the internet from Dan, reading, writing, and other school stuff from Liz, basketball and other sports from Kai, self-defense and art from Kat, and the death stare and how to talk from Billy. And all together taught her the importance of family, love, and never giving up on dreams. And their story is one that really shows it. So every night they tell Send a story called The 4 of Us. Of course, some bits are changed to make it more fairy tale-like. And so they lived happily ever after. The end. Or is it? It is the end. I don't think I continued anything more with these characters. Wow, way to just the most like rushed ending. It's clear that I was like, okay, well, this isn't going anywhere. I'm giving up. Let me just write this as an ending. If you guys sat through all of these videos, thank you. I hope you found some giggles and laughs at how ridiculous my writing was when I was 13. Because yeah, it's kind of like, what was that? Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are. Bye.